I got a COVID test, and they weighed me, and the test came back. They're like, we got good news and bad news. And I was like, all right, this is a weird thing for a doctor to say. You know, it's a weird game. You don't want the good news, bad news game when the doctor comes out. You know, it's like, can I get the I don't know, you pick. You pick whatever first. How bad is it gonna make me cry? Am I gonna cry in this? He's like, the good news is you don't have COVID. The bad news is you were almost fat enough to get the vaccine.
I think that as humans, without exception, we struggle with mortality. I even go so far as to say that I think our human existence is a prank on us because we only have one instinct, which is to survive, and we only have one guarantee, which is we won't. That's probably the main reason why they have children, because they want part of them to live on, to have a legacy. And other people turn to religion to say that even though you're going to die, you're going to go to heaven where everything's going to be great. And neither of those two really worked for me. So I fall into the third category I identify with, which is those who leave stuff behind to be remembered by. And, I point to cavemen who would draw stick figures on the wall in the cave, evidently because they knew those stick figures would outlive them.
I don't know. Apparently, when I was born, the doctor misplaced my penis too.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. When I was,
hold on, I got a question. Hold on, question time.
Okay.
How do you misplace a baby's penis?
So,
how do you misplace that? It's attached. They don't take it off like Mr. Potato Head and snap it back on.
Well,
That's how this
apparently, so this is how it works because
William said that when he was born, the doctor misplaced his penis.
Yeah, because
he took it off and threw it away, and it had some salad on it, and the garbage. And he dusted it off, and he's like, that'll be okay.
Okay, Steven, who will win with equal troops on a fair fighting field? Genghis Khan's army or Timurlen's army?
Okay, that's actually a matchup. Alright, so honestly, they both had extremely similar fighting styles, though Timurlen definitely had a lot more focus on, he had a lot more draft infantry that would have been used from Persia, with a heavy focus on cavalry. To be honest, I think Timurlen has it, and here's for a very specific reason. Genghis Khan is famous for being very cruel and terrifying. But Timurlen was not only cruel and terrifying, but he was devious. So there's an example when he was battling one of the kingdoms there in northern India where they deployed elephants against him. So he lit his own camels on fire and sent them against the enemy, terrifying the elephants and sending them back into their own forces to wreak havoc.
What?
Yeah. No, shit was brutal.
Son, what the hell is in your pocket? There's nothing in my pocket, officer. I'm looking at your pocket. That looks like a gun. It's not a gun. I don't even own one. I'm feeling it, and it feels like it's a gun. Officer, you're actually touching. You know what? Shut the fuck up. We gonna get the bomb squad right now. Officer Johnson, please help me out. Yeah, what's up? Get the bomb squad. I don't even think this is a gun anymore. I think that's a bomb. Partner, that's not a bomb. What? That's not a bomb. Then, the hell is that? From the looks of it, that's his penis. That's his penis? That's his penis. Sir, is that your penis? Yeah, that's my penis. That's your penis? Yep. What the fuck? And a very big one. Why's it built like that?
This, without a doubt, is the number one question that I get, and I get it. I give off different vibes because of the different qualities I have, specifically my white beard, as well as people telling me that my voice sounds like it's of an 18-year-old. I personally think it's kind of funny because I get a lot of funny guesses on what my age is. He's either 28 or 82, or he has to be 18. I don't know how he's 18 with that big of a beard, but it's always fun.
Rare aesthetic. You grew up in the early 2000s but dissociated throughout your whole childhood.
I know, I've heard it all before. You've said it over and over again. It repeats even when you're not there. You're now a voice inside my head. still I never learn. I'm so selfish, it's always about me. I'm a fucking monster, I'm so greedy. Don't you dare start crying, you manipulative bitch. Drowning out your voice has become my only wish. I get your point, but you say it all the time. Your arguments haven't changed for years. I try to change, but no.
How do you deal with stress, Gordon Ramsay? Good question. Pressure's healthy. It becomes stressful when you can't handle that. And I don't think we should never sort of misinterpret the difference between passion and anger. Of course I get upset when things go wrong. If I was flipping burgers and dressing Caesar salad, then I'd be high-fiving everybody. If I was a chef at TGI Fridays and doing barbecue wings with a sour dip that was sort of sat there for 30 days at a time, then you'd see a completely different Gordon Ramsay. I decided not to cook at that level. I suppose I get turned on by pressure. That's how I thrive. So some of you, can handle that enormous amount of pressure. And I suppose more than anything, I don't think I've peaked yet. That's a weird thing about it. I don't feel I've given everything I've got in food.
10, but my voice is 6'5". Get that out the way now. Just get that out the way right now. I knew my voice was deep when my homeboy hit me up. And he was like, hey, yo, read me a bedtime story. I was like, bruh, I'm not reading you a bedtime story. Unless you say please. But like, to be honest with you guys, it's not fun sounding like this. People always say messed up things to me. I was on this comedy show, and after the show, this lady came up to me and she was like, oh my gosh, you sound so handsome. And I was like, you looking right. You looking.
It's all right. We could just, if anything, you know what we'll do? It's fine. We'll just go to McDonald's. I'll order a Happy Meal. They'll probably give me a Pokemon card instead of a toy. It'll all be fine. Everything's great.